Hey everyone, I just want to introduce this month's bonus Mystic Craft. I decided to add a Witch Poppet. Actually, there are going to be two that you can choose from. So I'm giving you a template and you can make some changes in that template. So I wanted to show you how you can make those changes in Google Slides. So you're going to get two faces. You're going to get the body, the top and the skirt are together, but you can change the writing that's on the top. And you can also change the skirt pattern. And then you're going to get to pick from one of three feet or legs. Okay. And so you can make one or both of these poppets, or you can make multiples. You can make a whole bunch of these and just with different clothing on. So I'm going to share my screen so I can take you into Google Slides. What you're going to do first when you get the template is make a copy of it. So that copy will be just for you to change and edit. So you're not changing and editing the main copy, the main original. So once you make a copy, you're going to see something probably that looks like this. I'm assuming your screen will look kind of like mine. And it's going to be two slides. So these are actually in Google Slides, and it's two slides. It's kind of set up like a PowerPoint presentation. I mean, to me, if you know how to use PowerPoint, this might seem really easy to you. But I wanted to set this up and kind of take you through some of the steps in case this is all like completely new to you. So what you're going to see first slide has this particular face, this particular shirt and skirt pattern. The second slide has this face and this particular shirt and skirt pattern. Both pages have all three legs, so you can just choose which one that you want. So let me just show you what you can actually change on here. And really, if you already know how to use all this, you can change everything really. But the way I set it up was that you could change the wording on the shirt, and you can also change the skirt pattern. Okay, I'm just going to go here just so you can see. I'm just clicking on the wording area, so you can change the wording of the skirt. Just change the font by going up to the font. You can change the size of it, and then you can just type in it. I'll show you that in a second. And you can also change the pattern for the skirt. If you look here, you can see that the skirt has an outline. It's a pretty thick black line that gives you the outline for the skirt. It's here too, but it's a little harder to see because there's black in this particular pattern. So I just want you to know that that skirt outline is there, and you would just cut around that outline to get the shape for the skirt. Okay. So let's first just look at the shirt, the t-shirt. What you'd be able to change on the t-shirt is the wording. So you can come up with another phrase, something that's fun, something that you enjoy. All I've done here is just clicked. I just clicked where the wording is, and you'll notice there's two boxes. The first box is for the shirt itself, and that's just clip art that I pulled in. The second box is the wording. And the reason why both of these boxes come up together is because I've grouped them. So that means if you happen to move it around, they should stay together. But you can still go into this wording box and change the wording. So you can go here, highlight it, and then just start typing. Let's just add you, which please. Okay. You can change the font here to something else. I'm just going to highlight it again and change the font. You can change the size by going to font size, making it smaller, bigger, whatever makes sense. Okay. So that's all that you need to do for changing that writing. I have it kind of sitting in here. You'll notice this box sits right in the middle of the shirt. And I think that's a good placement for it, for writing whatever text that you might want to write. Okay. And now this bottom part where the skirt is, all that you're going to do with this one's going to be a little bit probably harder to see. This first box that I've clicked on is the skirt outline itself, but we really don't want to mess with that box. You want to, if you see where my cursor is out here, you want to kind of click on the outer edge so you just get the shape for the pattern itself. So you just get the pattern. I hope you guys can see the difference in that. Now, let's say you want to change the pattern, but you don't know where to go to find a pattern, or where you should, where do you get a pattern? So let me just take you into Pixabay. This is my favorite place for finding artwork for things like this. And I'm going to pull up Halloween backgrounds. That's where what my search is for. And then I'm just going to scroll through and see if I find some Halloween patterns that I like. I think I really like, this one's kind of cute right here. I might do another skirt with that. I've already pulled out this one though, this Halloween background with candy corn. So I'm going to click on it just so I can show you how it's done. You click on it, you go over here to free download, and then you want to pick a size. You can probably get away with 640 by 640, but just to be on the safe side, I like to do a slightly larger size, 1280 by 1280. And then you just hit download. Okay, I've already downloaded it, so I'm just going to go back here and show you what you would do. So once you have that background pattern highlighted like this, you just do a right click with your mouse, go to replace image, go up to upload from computer, and then you're just going to find that background pattern. There it is on your computer. Click choose, and you'll see that it fills in just the same way. It's probably a lot harder for you to see, but if you get a little bit closer, you can still see that black outline, so you would still be able to cut around that black outline. Okay. I'm just going to zoom it back out so you can see everything. Now, and it works the same with this one too. This, again, you go through the same process if you want to change the t-shirt and the skirt here as well. And so that's really it. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. Now that you've gotten what you want, in terms of the shirt, in terms of the skirt, then you've got to print everything out. And what I'm doing is I'm printing them out on white cardstock. So you print out this whole thing on white cardstock. I scaled this down to 80%. So I'm just letting you know that's the size that I like to use for these. But you may want to make them smaller, or maybe you want to keep them at 100%. That's completely up to you. I like 80%, gives me a nice size to work with. It's not too small to cut out and things like that. Once you have them all cut out, then you're going to assemble the pieces. You can pick which feet you want to use, which legs you want to use, and then you're going to assemble them together. So I have another video that's in the classroom that will show you how to assemble the pieces together. And so again, You're going to make these fun witch poppets. You can make both of them. You can make one of them. And remember, you can make some changes to these. You can change out the skirt patterns. You can write a really cute phrase on the t-shirt. You can decide which legs and shoes they're wearing as well. So I hope you have fun with this Witch Poppet project.